Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Incan Sun Goad. Goad, not God. God, it's a goad. Goad. Yeah, we're gonna play a little bit more of this game. So, it is the year 1470. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I'm playing at night, which is unusual. We have really no real enemies left. We've got Couch Kui. Muisca. We can integrate them at our leisure, really. Leisure, however you want to pronounce it. We already have the most important reform has already been passed. So, you know, the thing is, I'm thinking a bit about, like, you know, what's the best strategy here? Because okay, my Aztec campaign, this may be maybe a half-day spoiler, but, you know, I reformed the Aztecs in, like, 40-some years, which was about now. Right? 1440 plus 40 is like 1480. About 10 years from now, I had all 5 reforms done. But for some reason, I didn't actually encounter the Europeans till like 1550. So it was like another 100 years of sitting around doing nothing. So I'm hoping that my Inca campaign goes differently than that. I don't want to be stuck in a position where I'm sitting around with nothing to do for 80 years and the enemies are getting higher and higher in tech and I'm falling further and further behind and there's nothing I can do. So I really am hoping to rush this idea group so we can start colonizing and get adjacent to Portugal right away. So, well, let's let a little bit of time tick, and we will see. Who can we annex next, by the way? This is kind of useful information. It'd be really cool if you could see how long they've been vassals right here on this screen. But we can see it here. Not here. Here. Alright, well, let's do it this way. We'll go diplomacy, and then just look at the annex subject thing. We can totally annex Cajamarca right now. Okay. How about you? 1470. We recently sent it to them. We can totally annex you right now. Charca, 1480. And Pacajes is right now. Okay, the largest vassal is which? So Charca is the only one we cannot annex right now. 100 Diplo points, 60 Diplo points, 60 Diplo points. And I'm assuming we already have annexed subjects until 4 years from now. Okay. Can we annex despite the fact that we have no diplomatic reputation? I mean, technically, because of legitimacy and our advisor, we're at 0, which means we should be able to integrate it about 1 per month. That's only 5 years, which is pretty quick. All things considered. So like Cajamarca, I think I could totally annex you right now. I may have already thought about this for a bit. I think I decided I wanted to wait until I could do 3 at once, right? Or at least 2 at once. Let's go with that strategy for now. Meanwhile, let's also check on our colony. We're colonizing here, and then I think the strategy was to colonize next to Chiquitos. Was it? No, we needed to avoid the tropical band. And I think... I thought there was a path that avoided tropical terrain. But there might not be. I might just have to power through it anyway. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll get as strong as we can. And I suppose... You know, the major drawback that I was facing against in the Aztec campaign was that I was fighting against Portugal declared, and they called in their allies, which were Great Britain and all of her colonies, and they called in Spain and all of her colonies. So I was fighting all of the entire European thing. Now, Spain and Great Britain were rivals, but that didn't stop them from both helping Portugal. So, you know, I'm really a little bit salty about that. Oh, hey, excellent minister. Do we want to gain stuff that doesn't matter at all, or things that are really good? Well, we'll take the things that are really good for 100, please. The stability is unnecessary, really. The administrative points is helpful, though. Although we will need the stability at some point for reforms. But first, we need to power through Tech 3 and Tech 4. And at this rate, we're looking at June of 73. I don't understand why that thing keeps track of the day. See how it's like, oh, June 6th. No, you only get monarch points on the 1st of the month. Why would it ever... Why does it need to calculate each day? It's kind of silly. Means that every single day that's updating. For every country, some number in the system is being updated for no reason. Okay, was this one of the ones that we could send and retract to increase growth rate? Maybe that's going to be the way that we have to power through some of this jungle terrain that I actually can't grow on a monthly basis. That or just allow the settler to do the job. Charkin peasants. We could try to colonize around the bottom. I would assume, though, that somewhere down there, Temperate's going to disappear and we're going to run into jungle again. Maybe it was down here that the bridge was. I know there's got to be, like, some sort of a path that we can use to get over there. Alright, fairly sizable rebellion. You know, it happens. These guys are at 70% as well. Pisquipampa. Why is the unrest so high? You still have war reparations and autonomy was decreased just recently. Okay. Well, hopefully our vassals will attach to us if we participate in combat up here. Let's go give it a shot. Gotta keep those troops there for that. We're really, really low on manpower, but it's not a big deal. We fought some... If I remember correctly, we fought some pretty major wars to get people in line. God, this music is so good. I just really love the music in this game. I'm going to try pathing through Cajamarca. Why is it that his morale bar is not full? Yep, now he sees that I'm moving in to engage that. He'll arrive 2 days late, which is rather unfortunate, but... still, good firepower. Although, this is 6 infantry in the front, and I'm providing 7. Let me try something. I'm gonna try going like... this. You don't feel like attaching to that? Come on, dude. It's not suicide, I swear. No, now I've convinced him to not help me. He's like, fine, screw you. You're on your own. Is there some reason why he's not willing to help anymore? And a second ago he was. That's weird. Here, no focus. Let's try that. I've broken it. Oh, now he's willing to. I don't understand. Whatever, we'll have him contribute. He's probably not going to do much, but... I guess he is providing us with a 4-2 leader. I'm fairly certain... No, that's actually my leader. Wow. It's kind of amazing, actually. No, we're going this way, sir. Oh, suffering 3% attrition. Thank you, Tropical Siege. We'll take it. And you guys are at 70%. If I could get my war exhaustion down to 0, pretty good chance we'll be able to avoid that rebellion. Alright, how are we doing on an actual income? We're making some money. I think we're going to hire the diplomatic guy. Or, sorry, the administrative bonus points guy. Production efficiency 5 or taxation... Sorry, I can't read. Production efficiency plus 10 or national tax modifier plus 5. What would give us more overall income? Looks like the taxation, 5% of 4.2 would be about the same. And actually, you know, there are graphs in the ledger, which are kind of cool. Every now and then I like to look through the ledger. Economy. And then you can look at like income comparison. No, that's not what I'm looking for. What is it? It's in here. Here we go. Percent of total. Income overview. Taxation. This year we made 17 ducats from taxation. 7 ducats from production. I've never really used this information for anything, but it's kind of nice. I do think, and I know I complain about interface stuff, and this isn't really complaining, it's just like constructive feedback. Like, there's room here. There's totally room here. Also, you could make this interface just bigger, and then have it say, like, instead of just saying 4.25, 5%. Like, 5% is the bonus to taxation that we have from ideas, events, technology, like whatever, like from things, right? But the actual number is less than 4.25. 4.25 is the number after being multiplied by modifiers. It should show base, modifiers, total. Kind of like it does with like trade or something, you know? Like with trade, you can see total number of ships, total provincial trade power, your modifier, and then the total. Like, the fact that it's different is kind of weird. Because it'd make it a lot easier for me to see, like, okay, my base is 4.1, for instance. And my base production's 1.85. And then I could just quickly do some mental math based on the base. Because the problem is when the number's like 35% and 17%, then it's like, well, you know, 5% versus 10, whatever. I'm spending way too much time trying to rationale this, but I'm right. Just trust me. So what did we decide? We decided taxation was more important. After all that. I think I'm going to need the morale. Also, I think we need to, despite the fact that I have no manpower, start training back troops as quickly as we can. What's our mission right now? Rebuild the force limit. Okay. That's going to take a little bit of work. Are there any level 1 military guys? No. Looks like our vassal's having a little bit of problems. We have one guy who's at 195. I think I decided that the one that would make the most sense was the Pacajes, wasn't it? Because they're the most. No, I really don't remember what I had decided. I should probably rewatch the last video. Huh. Okay, our vassals, total opinion. We've got 2 that are close. Cajamarca. Right. Now I remember. It was the annexed vassal. The issue was not related to diplomatic reputation. It was that we wanted to annex the guy that liked us the least first, because otherwise the annexed vassal opinion modifier was going to get pretty nasty. Charca is going to be rather problematic to integrate in the first place. But Wonka... probably somebody I should also improve relations with. We'll do it once we have them all kind of up there. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna, like, I don't have to worry about this too much. We're going to have plenty of imperial authority. This is going to happen in about 5 years. We'll pass the 3rd reform, and then if I need to, I'm assuming that there was more autonomy. Yeah, 40% autonomy in a lot of provinces. We'll probably be able to lower those again, like Tukume. We can lower that again in 94. That's 22 years, and we decay pretty quick. What's 22 times 12 months times 0.15? That's 39.6%. All of the autonomy will be gone. So unless we spend like a few years at war, autonomy is going to drop down so fast that I won't be able to lower it again because it's got to be greater than 10%. But, to be honest, that's probably fine. Not really that worried about it, actually. I think the main thing is we just need to rush colonization. Be prepared for when the Americans, or, sorry, not Americans, the Europeans arrive. And then go from there. Lima has some revolt risk. Why is that, Lima? What's wrong with you? Could that nationalism go away, please? If I remember correctly, this goes down in January's. Pretty sure. So in January, we'll lose a half a point. It's not going to be enough. We could six regiments there, but... Actually, no, it just went down by 0.1. Why is that? Actually, no, here it's 1.5, and here it's 1.4. What's the deal? Take some prestige. Do we want to attack anyone else, like Calchiqui? My vassals have no claims to them, but that doesn't mean I can't give them land. It just means that I won't have a casus belli against them. Well, Charca's the one that doesn't like me very much. I could go rebel, like take care of their rebels. That would give us a little bit of a bonus opinion. Although it is going to decay over time. I'll go try. That does increase the likelihood that these rebels fire. Should be rather unfortunate. But here comes January. Let's see if nationalism ticks down by 1. It should go down to 5.5 here, and 4.5 here. Yep, 4.5, 5.5, good, good. Always nice when mechanics work the way you expect that they will. 6 regiments, we're engaging with 8. That's rather ideal. Okay, they don't care that well, defending their territories plus 10. But liberating their province will be even more. Wonka, 446. Wow. Good for you, Wonka. Woody Wonka. Alright, we're going to get some more production efficiency. Gonna knock that one out. Probably going to knock this one out too. Next month in May. And then after that, I'm not really too worried about military tech, honestly. Alright, Lords of Wonka want a royal marriage. We're at maximum legitimacy, so there's no reason not to, really. Okay, Charca. I think we ignore the tiny guy, this guy over here, and we just start annexing once we get Wonka up to 190. And actually, I might annex Wonka. Well, I'd prefer to do these two because they'd be at the same speed, you know. They're both 60 base stacks, or 60 diplo power rather, which is 6 base stacks. Very small countries. This one's 110 now. Gain base stacks, but gain unrest. Alright. Growth of Kiro. Sweet. Gotta love when countries just start growing on you. It's always nice. I don't think the unrest is even an issue, really. %80 progress here. The colony's at 980. Well, I think I'm going to keep on working my way over here, although maybe we just go to Chiquitos. Do we go for the 3 base stacks temperate that we know we can colonize fairly quickly-ish? Alright, yeah, liberate our province. It only lasts for 5 years, though. Or do we go for Chiquitos, which is lower base stacks, but possibly more likely to connect us to the east side? Alternatively, I could also try to colonize down, but that's not likely to happen, really. Maybe after we integrate Pacajes, we could colonize down here or something, just to connect to this guy, or I suppose we could always colonize up here. We have a border with you, Muisca. This is temperate. Even if I just started the colony, I could totally attack him over it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Alright, you guys can head up to here. I'd just rather not pay stability to attack them without a casus belli. And annexed subjects is gone, so now is the time, assuming Wonka is up there, and Pacajes is still up there. Alright, this will be done, 6 per month will be done December of 75. So let's say we annexed, like Wonka. just going to be too slow. Or sorry, too fast. March of 65. So we're going to give that a few months. Let's top off relations with these guys. Of course, I also want to fabricate a claim. Well, I think we knock out the annexations first. I think that's more important. Besides, attacking this guy, it costs me admin points unless I vassalize him. If we vassalize him, we're going to want to get rid of relationship slots before we do so. We'll totally take the local fortifications. Colony's been damaged. Well, it didn't take long. Okay, we're still at 80%, but I think I can actually get it down to negative if I put this army down there. Nope, now there's a chance that it could rebel in this one. Need a couple more regiments. One that's being trained, plus 2 more. Actually, well, 1 more after this. So if I queue up 1 more guy... I think we'll be able to get rid of it. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will continue to annex people and prepare for a little bit more rapid colonization soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.